Okay, I am back in Tennessee and I met with some people to get the house finished. I cannot wait. I just want to live here so that I can work on this retreat home, which I have to share some brilliant ideas from my son and also some things that I measured out that just aren't going to work.
I finally found something more.
So initially, I thought, you gotta have a pool in Tennessee. And I should put it right here, right off of the screened-in porch. But the drainage goes right in that direction, and it starts heading down this way. So the pool guy said, what about having it on the side? And you can have a side door coming out of the porch right there. And then it is kind of private, and you don't take up your view from your porch with umbrellas and a pool, and you begin to look at nature. And I was like, brilliant. And initially where I am standing right behind me, which would be across from the pool, was where I wanted to put the retreat home. Man, it is hot out here and I'm melting. It's April. So anyway, I measured this out. I need 108 by 56, and it is just gonna encroach on the whole beauty of nature out here. So my son, Trevor, said, are you gonna put the place on the other side where the shop is? So what I did was I measured out from about there all the way down and all the way across. So if you keep going and keep going and keep going, it will end right where those trees, over those trees that are down are. So this is 108 feet and then 56 feet this way, which will be right where that tree that is laying down goes. So the good thing is it slopes down, so that is good for the septic system, I believe. Plus, what we can do is bring some of this earth down to flatten it out, which will then help the water from going toward the house. I think it's all coming together. Thank you, God, and thank you, Trevor, for putting that thought in my mind. Because guess what happens now? Then when the people are out on the porch and they're praying, they're not looking at a shop over here or anything else. They are just looking at nature. And then the 6 people who have the rooms facing that way will be looking at nature. If the house was on the other side, they would be looking at the shop too. And that's no fun. We want this to be beauty. I am so, so excited. Oh, and check this out. My pool guy said that this all the way around, and you can't really see on the camera, is a pond. There are banks, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, how beautiful to have a little pond here with a bunch of Adirondack chairs around, maybe even a fire pit. I don't know, it's so awesome. So again, pool over there, open over here, the shop, and then the retreat home up until there. I think it's all coming together. Thank you, God. And please give me patience, because all I really want is to get into that home so that I can live down here, not be in a hotel, where I can keep an eye on things and make sure everything's going good. Woo! Now it's time for the eclipse. I don't know if we're gonna see it. It's awfully cloudy, so we'll see. I'm going back into that house. Okay, I had to switch directions. The wind is a-blowing. I'm gonna get back into that house. I need to clean the floor because the next step is putting in the floor and doing the trim. So stay tuned for that. And here is a video of the paint, even though you can't really see it. It's very, very light gray. It's called Crushed Ice from Sherwin-Williams. Okay, you probably can't even tell, but the garage is painted. And then when you go inside, it's a super light gray. And you'll be able to tell once we get into the big great room. So if you look up, you see the white ceiling and then a very light gray. Okay, you can't see it that much from this angle, but from here in the kitchen, you can see a little bit of difference. So again, it's super light. It's called crushed ice, and it is from Sherwin-Williams. And you can tell a little bit more in here with the difference from the ceiling. And the whole house is painted in this color. All right, let's go outside. It's just too beautiful to be in here. Oh, okay. Alrighty, everyone, I gotta get back to work. I love you all. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Here's the beautiful place, the beautiful retreat home. I cannot wait. Thank you, God. Find something more with God, soul, mind, and body. Have a blessed and inspired Annunciation and eclipse.
I finally found something